Welcome to the new topic of cross-site scripting. In the last lecture, we had a brief introduction of what is XSS, how XSS can be injectable, and how XSS can be used by hackers to get information about personal, financial, banking, and everything. So in this lecture, we will see a demonstration of XSS attack at a low level on DVWA so that you will get a clear idea of how cross-site scripting works. But I would like to warn you that such low-level attacks are not possible in today's world because people have now started becoming more curious about their security and privacy. So, first of all, launch your Metasploitable machine and go to the address 10.0.2 and dot whatever is your address, log into DVWA. And first of all, what you need to do is you need to go to security section of DVWA and then select security to low and then submit. Now the security is low and go to XSS reflected. We will see what is reflected, what is stored after we have done the practicals. Now, in the name, I will type CyberMonk, and the message, I will just type, "Hey there. How are you doing?" And I will press the sign the guestbook button. And I'm doing this because I want to see how the input that I've been given to the server is reflected in the website. So I can see it's just a normal message. Now what I'll do is I'll try and injecting tags or elements which are not commonly entered, and I will just hit enter. As you can guess, these are the common elements used in scripting. So voila, okay, I can see that the elements are reflected as it is in the output. So now my next attempt would be, I will try to inject SQL tags. HTML tags. For example, B stands for bold. If you do not know what HTML is, I would like to refer you to go to some websites on Google and have a brief knowledge of HTML tags and JavaScript tags. So the tag B makes the input bold, which is in between. So I will just type B/B, and in the message box, I will type again some random input. So I'll just inspect it. Now you can see that I cannot type beyond 10 characters since the maximum length and size matters. So size of the input box is, let us say I get to 100, but I have kept the max length to 10. So I won't be able to write beyond 10 characters even though the size is increased. Okay? So I'll just try again whether I could write, because these factors also play an important role in cross-site scripting. So again, I will write something, and it is still not permitting me to go beyond 10 characters. So you can see I am not able to write anything beyond 10 characters because the maximum length is 10. So I will just write J and I will end it with /B. In the message, I will write something like, "Hello, I'm J," and I sign the book. Oh my God, I can see that the output has been strong output. It is a bold output. So you can see the HTML tag has been reflected clearly into the output. So I will experiment some more HTML tags, and then I'll again observe what is the output. So now I am just trying to input some HTML tags, but again I'm not able to do that because the maximum length is 10. Well, you can see that the output is in heading section. So it means that this site is surely injectable to HTML script, which is known as cross-site scripting. But now our main aim is to check whether JavaScript tag is injectable or not. So I am inputting, hello, I am using heading 1 tag, and let us see, does it work in the message? Well, it works in the message that the input is in the heading tag. And this clearly means that at low security level, this website is a clear indication of XSS vulnerability. Now, let us try to import some other scripts like, JavaScript or low, and let us try with these low vulnerability. Now, I would like to enter something in the name, and I would like to enter a script in the message tag. Now, if you do not know how JavaScripts work, I would recommend you to go through the internet and have a basic knowledge of JavaScripts, as JavaScript is most useful in ethical hacking. You do not need to know how to code a JavaScript, or you do not need to have a complete knowledge of scripting, but you should be able to cope up with the fundamentals of scripting and web development. So now, let us see if this works. I will see that alert this pop-up, or I will just write a simple message .xss present and end it with alert tag. This is how a JavaScript is written with an alert message. Alert message displays a pop-up. That means if this script gets executed, it will generate a pop-up. And yes, we can see that XSS present, the alert has been generated, and therefore we can clearly say that it is an XSS vulnerable. We can see that in the message there is no thing because the script has got executed. Now we'll find out the cookie, that is the present session, with the help of document.cookie. So in the alert section, in the alert box, we want to give us an alert demonstrating our document cookie, which means the present session ID. Now let us see if that gets executed. Let's sign, and yes. Now why this first cut? Because since the XSS is a stored vulnerability, here on this page, the store cross-site scripting, everything that we have written gets stored and executed. So the first query also got stored and it also got executed. So now see, again XSS present and session ID is also present. So whenever a user reloads some pages like this, he or she may experience the use of the display of messages again and again because the script gets stored on the server. Let us have a look at the XSS source. The trim in the message, the trim function is actually trimming the white spaces. You can see it is trimming the white spaces. Under the sanitize input, it is just erasing the slashes and it is, just removing the escape characters. In the name input, it is only removing the characters, but it is not removing any strip slashes. So we can confirmly say that name parameter is most vulnerable for XSS. Now we will try some more XSS scripts. You can go to OApps, you can go to any other website to actually read about XSS. So this was all about cross-site scripting. I would like you to, show some more examples of XSS before closing so that you will get a clear idea of XSS working.